What will the Cardinals do in year two? 2015 will be the second year for Louisville of the ACC and the second year of the second stint for Bobby Petrino, and fans will expect them to contend in the Atlantic. Hi everyone, Ray Crawford here with our Louisville Insider Mark Blankenbaker from theCrunchZone.com. Mark, 16 players were either drafted or signed as free agents. 16! It's a remarkable number. Where are the losses going to be felt the most in the depth chart?
You know, I think it'll be on the offensive line. You got 3 of those guys of the 16 are coming off of your offensive line, and there's not a lot to come back and replace them. Only 7, 8, or 8 guys really participated in the spring, and those guys got a lot of work. But you're looking at an offensive line that has to get ready in a hurry for the Louisville Cardinals. They have options and they have bodies, but they're still recruiting to that position, and that should tell you something what Bobby Petrino is currently doing for this coming year for the Louisville Cardinals.
Yeah, and all those guys going to the NFL, Charlie Strong certainly did not leave the cupboard bare when he left. Defensively, this was the 6th best team in the nation a year ago. Will they be as good this fall?
I think so. You know, absolutely. Todd Grantham has loaded the cupboard up, replacing a lot of those players that Charlie Strong has left. You talk about Devontae Fields, the former Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year coming out of TCU, along with Josh Harvey Clemens and Shaq Wiggins that are coming over from Georgia. There's a lot of talent, a lot of U.S. Army All-Americans on this defense, and they replace almost their entire secondary, but they have their entire front 7 coming back. So this Louisville defense is primed, and it could even be better than last year.
So the Cardinals opened the season against Auburn in the Chick-fil-A Classic in Atlanta, and as we step back and look at the schedule, what's going to be the moment of truth for the Cardinals?
You know, they do open up against Auburn, and that's going to be a nice barometer game. But the moment of truth really is that 12 days later when they play Clemson at Papa John's Cardinal Stadium. Last year, that game against Clemson went down to the final play in Death Valley. If Louisville can steal either that Clemson or the Florida State game, Clemson comes first, and that's a huge win for year 2 of Bobby Petrino. They had a chance to win both Clemson and Florida State in the Atlantic Division last year, fell short late. And if they could steal one of those 2, especially early on, you know, everybody wants to get that Auburn win, but the Clemson game would just be enormous for this Louisville program.
Certainly a tone setter for the Atlantic schedule. Thanks very much, Mark, for the insight.
Thank you.
For more on the Cardinals, the ACC, and all of college football and basketball, check out the other videos exclusively on Campus Insiders.